How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, AT Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of Game of Thrones reviews. This time I'm reviewing Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 6. But on this week's episode in the North, Bran and the girl that's protecting them is running after the White Walkers, and this guy on this horse shows up with the flaming chain, and he helps them and saves them. Well, he takes them to safety, and he's killed a rabbit, and he's about to feed Bran the blood of the rabbit for some reason. And Bran asks who he is. And he takes his cloak off, and it's his Bran's Uncle Benjen Stark. And what happened was, whenever he went beyond the wall after he left Jon and them, he got ice sword put in his gut by a White Walker, and the Children of the Forest showed up and put dragon glass in his heart. That way he can stay alive and wouldn't completely turn into a White Walker. So he's half White Walker, and he works for the Three-Eyed Raven, and now that is Bran, so he works for his nephew now. And that's all that happened in the North. What's happening in King's Landing is Marjorie's about to have to do her Walker's Atonement, and Jaime and House Tyrell show up and is about to stop this from happening when Tommen shows up and tells everybody about the alliance between the Faith and the Crown. And that shut down everything Jaime was about to plan off to happen. And Tommen tells Jaime to go back to Casterly Rock and take back the castle and be Lord of Casterly Rock, because he can't be in the city no more because of what he did trying to go after the Faith, and that's going after the Crown now. So he has to go to Casterly Rock. And that's all that happened in King's Landing. What's happening with Daenerys is they're riding back to Meereen, and Daenerys finds Drogo and rides Drogo in front of the cows and tells them that she's going to ask more of them than any cow has done before, and they're going to ride the wooden horses, the ships, to King's Landing and help her take over King's Landing. And the only other thing that happened is we get the story about the Tullys and the Freys, and the Freys want to take back the Tully's castle, and they get the Blackfish's nephew and is going to use him as a bargaining chip to try to get the castle back. And what's happening with what's his name? Samuel Tarly. He goes back to his family's house, and his father kicks him out, and Samuel takes Gilly and little Sam and it steals the steel sword of his family, the Targaryen steel sword, the Valyrian steel, that's what it is. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Samuel has this Valyrian steel sword, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. GG is awesome. It's been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.